What's up, guys? This is Tech It Out, and today we're going to be finding out, is iOS 7 still usable in 2018? Also, huge shout out to Nick's Apple World. Link will be in the description to his YouTube channel. He gave me a shout out earlier, so I was going to give him a shout out. So go be sure to subscribe to him and like his videos. So let's get started on this video. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is an app compatibility test. We are going to see how many apps are actually compatible with iOS 7 and how many will run on it. Okay, so as expected, all the apps I tried could not update all the way, such as Asphalt 8, Minecraft, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. All those you can't download the latest version because it is not compatible with iOS 7. Okay, so the next test we're going to do is see how these apps here run. I've downloaded Minecraft and I've downloaded Instagram and Pac-Man, so two of them are video games, one of them is social media. Like I said before, YouTube I could not get to work for whatever reason. I don't know why. It downloads, but it doesn't work. It just crashes. So as you can see, Minecraft works perfectly fine. It's playing in like 60 frames per second, which is really impressive for the iPhone 4S, but then again, it's on an older iOS and older Minecraft version. Okay, so Minecraft works perfectly fine. As you can see, I just died there, but I'm going to go ahead and close the app switcher. I do like the old app switcher. The next thing we're going to try is Instagram. So Instagram has loaded. As you can see, there is no stories up here. You can still double tap to like post, and you can still like post with the little heart button, as you can see here. There's my latest picture. I posted this yesterday. You can post, you just post here and click next again, and then you type whatever, and then you just click share. And it worked perfectly fine. I'm actually having to re-record this video because I had microphone issues yesterday. So the last thing we're going to try is an old arcade game, Miss Pac-Man. Surely an iPhone can play it if an old arcade machine could play it, because iPhones are way further advanced than those arcade machines were. Okay, so it actually loaded pretty fast. Okay, sorry people, I had to speed through an ad. That's why you probably just saw a little jerk there. So I'm just going to click resume game from my game I tried to play yesterday before I realized I was having microphone issues with my camera. But we'll see, it's playing perfectly fine. Miss Pac-Man is actually really, really smooth. If you've ever played it on like a PS2 before, Miss Pac-Man is kind of like jerky when she hits the dots, or all the Pac-Mans are. But they kind of like smoothened it out for this, it looks like. It's really responsive too. It responds really well. It's not slow, not laggy, nothing like that. Sounds good. Okay, so Miss Pac-Man works perfectly fine, and that is it for the app compatibility test. So the next thing we're going to do is a Safari test. We're going to see what web pages are compatible, how they run, how fast they load. So the first one we're going to do is apple.com. As you can see, it has loaded halfway-ish. The HomePod and the watch, the iMac and the iPad Pro and the AirPods have not loaded yet. Okay, there we go. Now it loaded. So everything there loaded. Now we're going to go into our normal iPad Pro section to see if it crashes, because this is when it always crashes for me for whatever reason on older iOS versions. Okay, so we got to the iPad Pro actually, and it loaded. But let's see. Okay, wow. Loaded pretty good. Our Wi-Fi is 60 megabytes per second, so that is more than fast enough to load this web page. Just older iOS versions are not as compatible with websites. So now the next website we're going to do is youtube.com. Because I could not get the app to run for whatever reason. Like, I would download it and it would just crash as soon as I clicked on it. So I'm just going to go over here and search my channel. So Tech It Out. Okay, so I'll just put it on channels so I can see it. And it's right here. And this is my latest video. Should I buy the iPod Touch 4th generation in 2018? or my next to latest video now. But go check it out. I'll leave a card here if you want to check it out, and the link will be in the description. Hey guys, this is Tech. Finding out is the iPod Touch 4th generation still usable in 2018, and is it really necessary to have it loaded like both portrait and sideways, or landscape, I guess. It worked both ways. And DM people. But other than that, Instagram works perfectly fine. Okay, so you can speed through as well. That works perfectly fine. So the next website we're going to go to is Microsoft.com here. And as you can see, we're at the Microsoft page. I'm just going to go to the Windows tab if it will let me. So we'll go Windows here. Okay, so it's semi-loaded. It says it loaded up here, but it looks to be still thinking, if you can see that little spinny thing up there. So everything has loaded, it looks like. So Microsoft.com works perfectly fine. The last one we're going to try is Google.com. And we're going to search iOS 7. Okay, so I'm just going to go images here. Okay, so we've got some iOS 7 pictures here. Looks like we got an iPhone 5S, and then we've got all these iPhones running different versions. Okay, so Google.com works perfectly fine. As I said, we're going to run an Antutu benchmark. If you saw my trailer on Instagram, you would know that we're going to do this because it was in the trailer. So I'm going to put this in time lapse for y'all to see, and I'll be back as soon as it's done. Okay, so Antutu has finished, and this, what's this? Oh, okay, so my device has ranked right here with the iPhone 4S, possibly even a tad bit lower, but that could be because this smartphone is dual booted, or it could be because it's old. But let's see, I just submitted my score, so I don't know where mine would be. So it's a ranking list. I'm not used to this older version, or really any version, but it did okay. It ran the benchmark. The video part, the graphics test of it, was really low frame rate, so that wasn't great, but otherwise it did pretty good, I think. Actually didn't even score anywhere close to the iPad Air, which is running an A7. As you can see, it's right here, about halfway to the iPad Air. But really, other than this app, iOS 7 is really not that slow. And I'm not even sure if it's the device or iOS 7. As expected, all the iOS built-in apps work perfectly fine. I have an iOS 5.1.5 iPad first generation, and the apps on it, like the iMessage and the music and all that, they all work perfectly fine. Even Cydia works, but I haven't actually installed any tweaks on this iPhone yet. But all the stock iOS applications should work perfectly fine, as you can see there. It works perfectly fine. So thanks for watching this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and drop a like down below. If you didn't, you know what to do. And also, it would help me out a lot if you would go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I want to have 50 subscribers in 2 to 3 months, hopefully. That would be a good goal for me. Honestly, I'm not sure if that will happen, but I'm going to try also to have a frequent upload schedule. I'm going to make my videos on Thursdays and hopefully have them up on Friday. This is not guaranteed, but I'm going to try to start having at least one video out every week. So thanks for watching this video, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to Nick's Apple World. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.